me a god. They call me a god.
Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Lake Clan Legends. This is Logan.
This is Michael.
And I'm Todd. And today we're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons again. We are going to be continuing our adventure from a couple weeks ago, where our fine adventurers have escaped the manor house and are currently in a secret cave just beyond the walls of the manor house. So you guys are taking a short rest. You leveled up your characters, correct?
Yep.
And then what is your plan going to be after a rest? Where do you want to go from here? If you want to look around the room that you're in, or the cave that you're in, more specifically, you're in a cave. Obviously, the one side is bricked over, like the same as the manor wall.
Okay.
And there's a hidden door that you can see the outline of it now that you went through it. There is also a cave that goes deeper into the mountainside. So what would you like to do?
I would like to try and explore the cave.
Okay. So you're going to leave the manor behind?
Yeah.
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 Well, did we both wake up at a similar time?
I don't think
Give or take. So you rested and you got your spells back and he cleaned up his armor and his weapon and did his stuff. You were relatively ready to go about the same time. Is there something specific you would like to do? You do notice that in this cave there is a shaft going up because Calvin lit a fire, a very small fire, and the smoke seems to be going straight up and out.
Okay,
But it is clearly too small for you to get out.
I guess I go deeper into the cave.
Okay.
And as I go, I start walking deeper to the cave and I yell back, Gork's going to the caves!
I don't think that's a very good idea. I respond.
Well, Gork thinks it is.
Well, talk it out.
Everything that you think is a good idea probably isn't a good idea.
Gork would rather get away from all this military madness. These guards who are fighting between each other.
What if there's a dragon down there?
Gork could cook barbecue.
Barbecue!
Yeah. Gork knows that dragons are really good for making fire. Unless they aren't red dragons.
What if they're making you in fire?
Yes, exactly.
Gork loves barbecue.
Okay. So, Rourke loves barbecue.
Rourke doesn't want to become a barbecue.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure you don't want to die, do you?
Gork doesn't think that this is the worst idea. Gork thinks it's better than going back through and dealing with the guard madness, with the guards fighting between each other.
Probably not the worst idea, but the other worse ideas are just walking would take a while, like exploring and trying to find a dragon cave and then entering because you want to.
Gork doesn't think that there would be a dragon cave right next to the manor.
You make a
Gork thinks that the dragon would either be dead or the manor would be dead. So,
Okay, you make a point there, but
Gork says if there's a dragon, it would have woken up by now. From whatever slumber it's been in.
what if it never was in a slumber and started the slumber when the manor was built?
Gork says then we can sneak past that.
What if we wake it up?
I think there's a lot of talk about dragons that we don't know that exist.
Yeah. Gork says, how do you even know there's a dragon? Gork says, I'm going down to the caves.
Be careful.
Gork thinks you're being over careful.
Go out there and die. I don't really care
Gork says,
that as much anymore.
wait. Well, what will you do, Mr. Twirly Horns?
Mr. Twirly Horns.
Tiefling.
Yeah.
Why did you call me Mr. Twirly Horns?
Because Gork thinks that's a defining feature of you.
What if... Did I ever say that my horns were like ram horns?
No.
Exactly.
No. He could be wrong.
My horns aren't even twirling.
Gork isn't very bright. You could just assume that he sees horns and just assumes that they're twirly.
Maybe on the inside they are, but not on the outside.
The inside.
Yes. You don't know what goes on inside a tiefling's horns, do you?
Gork thinks that's very incorrect.
Well, I trim my horns like weekly.
Okay. Gork says, let's get a move on. I'm going down to the cave no matter if you're gonna stay here and, I don't know, starve to death.
I'm going to stay here and not risk dying.
Okay.
So Gork goes down to the caves.
I'm going if he's going.
But you just said you weren't going.
I'm not making any decisions here. I'm going to follow you guys. Figure out the best course of action. I do think we should stick together. So I think if Gork's going to go follow down the cavern, maybe we should all go down the cavern.
You know Gork's stupid.
I can tell you, this is how I got in here. This cavern leads down into the mines, and through the mines we can get to Pinesburg.
Okay, at least we now know that there is a chance that there's not. Now we definitely know that there's probably not a ravaging dragon down there.
I didn't really see anything coming up through here. It does get quite tight though.
I hope my horns don't get in the way.
I hope your half-orc doesn't get in the way.
Yeah,
Big,
Gork.
burly half-orc. Okay, so you're going to travel into the caverns then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you collect up all your gear, get all your weapons together, your spell components, and whatever else you need. Kelvin puts out the fire. And who's going to lead? Just to get an idea. Or are you all going to walk three across?
You are not leading.
Gork is leading because Gork is ahead of everyone.
But
Okay.
Gork is stupid.
Well,
Well.
Gork is stupid.
So he should not lead.
Okay.
Gork will stumble himself into danger if he wants to.
Don't.
Is that yours?
Oh yeah, it is.
Alright, so you're going to travel down into the cavern. And there are as it starts, it's wide enough that you can pretty much walk 3 abreast. But then as you start traveling down, 3 across.
Oh.
So you keep traveling down, and of course it starts getting thinner and thinner and thinner, and then you're walking 2, and then Calvin takes a step back and he follows the 2 of you, and then it gets even thinner, and then there's even a point where you guys have to crawl to get through the cavern, where it gets really tight, and you're really just, think of spelunking. You're like climbing through the...
Yeah.
Okay. And eventually you come through a crack, and I'm assuming since everybody has dark vision, nobody's lit a torch.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision. You have dark vision.
That's what I'm saying. So everybody has dark vision. And you can light a torch if you want. You do notice a couple times traveling through the things that there's something scurrying. Maybe rats or some small underground dwelling creatures that are running up and down the...
Oh, yeah.
Or running in through cracks that are way too small for you to get into.
Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, like, as Grog is crawling...
Okay.
He says... Wait. What if Grog thinks this is too small? Like he mumbles it as, like, an angry kind of...
He's annoyed that it's getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah, and then Grog... He says... And then... He says... What if Grog hit this? Maybe it'd be bigger. But he decides not to. Because it's too tight.
Was Calvin behind me the whole
Yes.
time? I think I would end up like slowing down Calvin because of my horns getting stuck a few times.
Well, the half-orc is much larger than you are.
Yes!
So,
I'm...
you should be
taller.
okay.
But the horns.
Well, you said you filed your horns down, didn't you?
Weekly.
Very weekly? Or once a weekly?
Once a week.
Okay. Just checking.
Huh?
Like he files it. Shh, shh. Okay, I'm done. Or once a week he files them down to the...
Well, not files, like... What kind of files?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like he...
Like it's
That's-
a haircut.
Or a manicure.
Okay, or a
Except-
manicure. That would probably be better.
Manicure?
Like you did your nails.
Yeah, like you do your nails, you make them nice and thin. Or not thin.
Sometimes it gets weird and thin and I use a potato peeler.
Okay, too much information.
Yeah, no need.
So, eventually you get up. There's enough room. You kind of have to work sideways to get through the cave as you're moving through, and then you pop up into almost like a T intersection. Okay, so you're the first one out. What are you gonna do?
Well, like, obviously as he, like, stands up, he stretches
Stretches out. You wanna look
Stretches
around,
out.
see what you see.
Yeah.
So you see, the most obvious thing is there's minecart tracks.
Are we still in the cave? Like,
You
can't
just
see an
basically
entrance?
you're at the end of the cave.
Can you, like,
just
see
a-
any light at the end?
No,
Okay.
not from where you're at. If you look around, you do notice that there is the supports that hold up the mine, and on every other one there's a lamp, but it's not lit. So nobody's been down here in a while.
Okay. Grog could hit these. I absolutely collapsed the cave, killing the 3 of them.
Stop wanting to hit things!
But Grog is a half-orc who wants freedom.
But I don't think he wants to die in the mines, does he?
No.
Okay. Okay. So,
Quark found a mine cart.
there's no cart, just tracks.
Oh,
A mine
cart tracks. Maybe there's a mine cart that we could ride.
There might be, but I think we should just leave the mine and
Well, yeah.
points in a direction.
To find it, he would have to go down the tracks to find the cart.
What if it's like off of the cart?
What?
Off of what cart?
The cart. The mine cart.
It's off of the tracks?
Yeah, what if it's off of the tracks?
Then you can put it back on if you want.
Can I
You would have to find a cart first.
try and find a cart?
You could.
You can if you
But
want.
we would have to go down the cave to find.
Which way do you want to go to find the cart? The way that Calvin said is the way out, or do you want to go the other way?
We go the way out.
I guess we'll go out.
Okay. I mean, you guys were just in a fight. Remember that. You guys were just in a fight in the keep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So I'm assuming you probably want to maybe let somebody know that something happened there, or you just
Yeah, probably.
maybe just want to get out of there so nobody knows that you were there and they don't come looking for you.
Yeah, I think we should get out.
Yeah, we should get out. Or should
Especially since the guards, some guards at least, knew that we were there. And that I barged through and...
Right. People have seen you.
Yeah, so... Like, well, where'd they go to? They didn't go out one of the normal entrances. Oh, maybe it's the secret entrance. And they go to the
If they
cave.
know about the secret entrance.
If they know, but... I mean, they could probably tie someone down and interrogate them to find it, so...
Okay.
I think we should leave.
I think that's a good idea.
Rourke uses his logical thinking to say that we should leave.
Okay. So you guys keep traveling onward and outward, and there's not really anything to. You're not really coming across anybody. You're not coming across any monsters. Luckily enough, there's nothing really to fight here. So you keep traveling up. Eventually, you come to. You can see there's a small room built off the side. The door is locked if you try it.
Okay.
But you're probably thinking it's like a supervisor's office.
Okay, yeah.
Just from, if you want to look inside, you can see a desk and papers.
What material is the door?
It's wooden.
Yay! I could try to barge through it.
No.
I could.
Bad Rourke.
I could take a few steps back and run into it.
No.
Is there anything that you need
No, Rourke.
that you're thinking you need in there? Or you just want to rifle around stuff?
I mean, yeah, if it's like a supervisor's office, we could find like a key that we could use. We could even find like, I don't know, like files or something that are important. And we can get our cleric to go read through them.
Okay. Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yes!
Okay.
So,
Make a strength check.
I am doubting teaming up with. I am.
ooh, +4, so this is good.
I'm regretting teaming up with you.
14.
Total.
Yeah, total.
14 in total?
Yeah.
Well, luckily for you, you break through the door because it's not in very good shape.
Yay! I take like 3 steps back and I just charge like with my my elbow facing towards it and I crack like a huge hole in the door.
And with that, you hear a very loud scream, fright and terror.
Would you say that I've like fallen on the floor due to it? Like because I
No,
plunged through,
you just
or-
kind of cracked through it, but it was kind of, the door was kind of rotten. Like you gave it the old shoulder. You know, with a running start, you kind of cracked it. It didn't like burst off. It just kind of busted the lock.
so it could open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but the door was in bad shape, so it's not like you didn't really need a high number to break through it.
Yeah.
So you bust through there, and you hear a scream, and you see somebody that was probably sitting in the desk chair, but is now cowering on the ground in the corner.
Uh-oh.
I told you it was a bad idea, Grork.
I just say, uh-oh. Like in a very, like, low, dumb sounding voice. Huh. Yeah.
You notice he grabs a flint and steel, lights a lantern, and he's like, "What are you doing in my office?"
Oh. There was someone in here?
This knucklehead decided to barge through the door. This knucklehead decided to barge through the door.
What exactly are you doing in my mind?
It's, there was a like invasion?
There was an invasion in the town?
Hey, this might be government information. You shouldn't spill it with just some random mine guy. Rock just says.
There's no government out here.
Where were we, like a hotel?
A manor house.
There was like an invasion in the manor.
Hey.
There was an invasion at Northwold?
Yes.
How did you get from Northwold to here? It's like miles away on the other side of the mountain.
That's government information.
Which government are you with?
I don't know. I assume it's just one government only information. I assume someone's trying to keep it hidden higher up, so I'm not gonna tell you.
Look, you guys need to go. It is late at night. No one's supposed to be in the mine. It's very dangerous down here.
Told you it was dangerous.
Could I have, like, a key or something?
For what?
I don't know. That's why I came here.
Go back to town. Go back to town.
Do you want a minecart?
I want to see what's through that minecart track.
No. This is my mine.
Uh-oh. But it looks like no one's been here in a while.
That's because it's the middle of the night.
Oh.
Nobody's here.
Can I
We
please,
do let the miners go back to their families at night.
Can I please get a minecart?
Yes. You know what? You could. You could.
Are you sure you
You absolutely could.
enough?
Says, follow me. And he walks out the door. By the way, you're going to have to fix that door or pay for it.
Oh.
By the way you said sure, I don't think you're actually gonna give me the minecart.
I think you're gonna be killed.
So, he actually walks you out towards the opening of the mine, and there are 3 mine carts there.
Oh.
Full.
Aw.
If you empty these 3, I will let you use one of them.
Yay. Wait, why would we empty all 3 if we only get to use 1?
Because this is my mine.
Empty 3. What's inside?
You're guessing
Coal.
coal. Maybe some metals, like some copper.
Do we need to use it or just empty it?
No.
Group-
There are bins.
Oh.
Grog thinks this isn't
How
a
many?
smart idea or a fair trade.
There's a bin for coal, a bin for scrap rock that has been brought up, and then a bin for any precious metals.
How large are these mine carts?
Average minecart size, maybe this tall,
How tall?
about 6 feet long, 4 feet wide.
Is there like coal
What if we-
piling over?
Yes, there's material up over the thing.
To like this high or something?
Well, to a reasonable amount that they can push the minecart.
Rourke doesn't think this is a fair trade, he says. 3 minecarts and we only get to use 1? That doesn't sound fair.
Well, it's your choice. I will have workers here in the morning to empty them. Or you can gladly do it and then you can play with one of the minecarts.
Are there any monsters at the end of the minecart track?
I've only gone so far down. You would have to ask the actual miners.
Yeah, wouldn't
So
a miner
far,
really answer?
most of them have come back.
Most!
It's a mine. People die.
So if I like hit the support, would the mine just go down? Would you prefer if I didn't?
I would really prefer if you didn't.
Grog, stop being stupid! Stupid!
Your other choice is there's an inn in town. You could probably stay the night for a reasonable fee.
Okay,
I'll
I'll go
just-
to the inn.
I'll go to the end. I
Okay. don't
don't want to do your dirty work to probably get killed.
Right.
Well, Grog could just hit the stones. Grog could just hit the stones that try and crush you.
You could do that.
It might not even be stones.
You think you're gonna get crushed by diamonds?
Remember the possibility of a dragon.
There is no dragon.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Because the supports would likely be broken or burned.
Well, I don't think there's a dragon living in the mines.
Well, but that's...
Usually, if there's mines that people are going in regularly, it's because there aren't any big bad monsters in there.
So, yeah, there's mine carts and mines. So if we were to ride the mine cart, we would go down to where people would normally go. Let's just go to the end.
I do believe that I failed you guys in a way. You should know that minecarts do not actually travel fast like they do in Minecraft
I
or
know.
something else.
I know
They take a
that.
lot of work to push.
I know that. But still, it's a minecart.
Right, I know. So anyway,
I don't know, I just expected we would get like a good downwards descent that would drive at least half decently fast. But I mean, Grork is strong, so it's not like it'd be.
right, like pushing a skateboard.
Yeah.
No, in your luck, you'd roll a strength check and get a 3
Well, I'd get a +4, so.
or a 1. Fall on your face. Right.
Bye!
So, you gotta head towards the inn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay, as you're traveling, you can see, as you come out, you can tell that, well, first thing is you can kind of tell there's a river nearby, a pretty big one. You can smell the water. Everything smells damp and kind of fishy. Once you get past the inn itself, there is some, as you're coming out of the mine over to what would be the west, or to your right side, you can see a couple windmills. There's also fields, like where they plant stuff normally.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a couple houses on this side, and you can see a big stone bridge that goes across the river. On this side, most of it looks like they're sparse houses, so they're probably workers' houses. And then once you get across the bridge, you can tell as soon as you get up to the bridge and over towards the top of it, you can see over because it's like an arched bridge over the river. You can kind of see fishing piers, a couple boats tied to piers, smaller boats. It's not a real wide river, maybe, a couple 100 feet across. Looks like a slow-moving river. So the boats that you see as you go across, they're not like big sailed ships. They're tiny little fishing boats, a couple barges, stuff like that. And of course, at this time of night, what you see is there's really only two buildings that have lights in them. One clearly being looks like a church or a temple. The other one clearly looks like a tavern.
Okay.
Or an inn. So, if you want to go to the inn, you go, and of course, you can tell it's pretty late at night. Maybe almost closer to dawn till you get here.
Okay.
So you do get to the tavern. The doors open. There's not really anybody. There's a couple people sleeping in the common room.
Okay.
But there's nobody really up and drinking. There's a little old lady that's at the bar.
Okay.
And she looks like she's got her feet up. And she's looks like she's napping too.
It's like everyone had too much to drink and fell asleep. Or just fell asleep.
It's closer to morning and everybody's asleep.
Makes sense.
So, as the door closes, the bartender wakes up. And she's like, just looks at the three of you weirdly. Almost like, she speaks, she's like, I don't think I know you guys, do I?
I don't think I know you either.
You're not from these parts. She goes up to you and is like, that's weird armor you got. Where does that come from?
I made it myself.
Are you drunk?
That would explain. No, I work here. This is my inn. You with your fancy duds. You look very... Ooh, you're dusty. You need a bath.
Yeah, twirly horns.
Not twirly. We do have a bathhouse here. You can buy a bath for a silver piece. I don't know if I can fix the clothes, though. Looks like you were in the mines.
Oh, yeah! That's because we were.
Harley's gonna have a fit if you were in his mines and he didn't know.
Oh, he knew.
He knows.
Oh, he knows.
He knows.
Yeah, I saw Harley.
That's not good. How did you come through the mines? Why did you come through the mines? How did you get in the mines?
It might be classified government information. So I'm not going to tell you.
Stop it with the classified
Well,
government.
if that's the case, then you should talk to the mayor.
I don't know which government they try to hide that from.
There's only one government around here, and that's the mayor.
We came from an entirely different town.
Rourke, do you have to be dumb?
What town is that?
Stop it! Just say that it's government information.
No, I was gonna say that it was attacked by guards. It's like
The guards attacked the town you were in?
it's like different guards attacked,
Different guards.
invaded the thing was it?
It's a manor house.
Manor house! Okay, I'm writing that down.
There you go.
Okay, so, like, guards attacked and invade the manor house that we were staying at for a bit. Oh, wait, I think I said too much.
What manor house? The only manor house around here is Northwold, and that's on the other side of the mountains.
Well, it's basic geography.
Well, how did you get from Northwold? It's probably a week's walk over the mountain. Or worse yet, you have to go through Dark Pines to get there.
Well, we didn't go over, we went through the mountain.
Sure you did. Nobody goes through the mountain. The dwarves don't even travel through the mountain. Our minds are only so deep. There's nothing down there.
Why should I stop talking?
But if Northwold was attacked, who attacked them?
They were like the Red Guards or something.
Red Guards. Red
I think
Guards.
they had a special, like, red color.
Interesting.
Well, that would suck if we were in the enemy town. No one did. How do you know?
Well, maybe we should send somebody to Northwold to check it out.
What's wrong, twirly horns?
We're gonna need some brave people to go there.
We were at the green ones, right?
Yes, that was like the red that attacked.
Correct. Do you remember the symbols?
It was
One was a
like
ram.
ram.
The green one was ram. I forgot what the red one was. Except I don't think Gark knows.
What color are your guards? What is your
Every
guard
town has a
signature?
color that represents them, or a set of colors.
We're not a very big town. If it wasn't for the bridge, we probably wouldn't be here at all.
So it's probably no color.
We have a sheriff and a deputy. After that, there's not really anybody here that governs.
So,
That's why I said there's not really a government here.
your guards don't wear red outfits?
No,
Alright.
no.
I apologize. This guy is so skeptical, and he always thinks that the worst is gonna happen. He thought there was gonna be a dragon in the mines. He is so silly.
Well, do you want some breakfast?
Sure.
Breakfast sounds delicious.
Would you like a room? I'm assuming you've been traveling for some time. And maybe a bath?
Oh yeah! Dusty armor.
She goes to you. I know the orc stinks. Tieflings don't typically stink.
Will I get a free bath?
No. It's only a silver piece for a bath, though.
Yeah, you could.
But what if I wanted to buy, like, bread with that money?
Well, we
Alright.
have the fancy room for 10 silver. You can get a bath,
Ooh.
a room, and a meal. But you still have to buy your own ale.
My own what?
Ale! I
Your
want
own
some
drinks.
ale.
Ale, wine, whatever you drink.
As a half orc,
How
I
much
think
would
I want some ale.
meal regularly cost?
2 silver.
2 silver.
It's 10 silver pieces, right?
So that's 3 silver for those. Actually, no, you have to do the calculating. Because my character is stupid.
She goes over and reaches over. Do you want a bath too, big boy?
No, thank you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, what a big boy.
I did not like that. Grunk did not like that.
A bath. How much would a room cost?
A room by itself. 8 silver pieces.
I get 1 silver piece off. So I get a free bath. I get a free bath.
Are you saying that to her?
No.
Okay.
But you are
Do you
saying.
want a free bath?
Yeah.
Okay then. So you give her 10 silver pieces,
Yes.
and she prepares a room.
Are we sharing this room? Yes, it'd probably be cheaper. I can sleep on the chair.
How many silver pieces are in a gold piece?
10.
10.
Oh, so I just removed. That's just a gold piece. Did you have to make it that complicated?
Yes,
Huh?
that's the point. Okay. She takes your gold. She bites it. It's good.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, that is a method.
What about you? You getting a room too, or just some food?
I want ale.
If you're gonna sleep in the common room, it's a silver piece.
Can I share a room with them?
I thought you said a room was 8.
The common room is the room that you're in now. You basically just sleep wherever you land.
Oh.
You're charged a silver piece for sleeping.
Right.
Sleep tax.
Sleep tax, yes. Calvin will ask for a room and will pay up.
I
And he
could.
says, I only really want a couple hours. He's like, if you could maybe wake us up towards midday. Yeah. Because she's like, I'm pretty sure the mayor will want to see you. We don't get a lot of visitors around here.
Do I have like a torch and flint and steel or something?
Do you?
I have a Dungeoneer's pack. I didn't.
Probably.
I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
Why do you want a torch and flint and steel?
Don't say this!
If you get a torch out, she's gonna get mad.
No, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna say I'm gonna have a smoke break. And I'm just gonna light the torch on fire so that all the smoke goes into the air. And whenever someone asks what I'm doing, I'm just saying I'm having a smoke break.
Are you gonna light the place on
Oh my.
fire?
No, I'm just gonna stand outside with the torch.
Well, you can go outside and have a smoke break before you eat breakfast.
Okay.
You're just standing next to the inn holding a lit torch.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you go outside and have your smoke break. You guys find a table, I'm assuming, and she'll bring some food out, which is basically a bit of porridge, a piece of meat, and a piece of cheese, and some juice.
That's
How
Juice.
much is the piece of cheese?
What do you mean? How much is a piece
A
of cheese?
small piece of cheese.
Like this big?
Yeah, think of like a baby bell size.
Oh.
It's not really.
Let's just say the porridge is the majority of the meal.
Okay. Wait,
It's
do
like a bowl of porridge, and then you get like a piece of beef jerky and a baby bell piece of cheese.
do I get a meal?
Did you buy a meal?
Oh shucks.
Do you want to buy a meal?
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. It's 2 silver pieces for the meal.
So 8 silver pieces.
I buy a meal. Can I also buy like an ale or something?
How was your smoke break?
Yep, that's another silver piece.
Okay.
I asked him how his smoke break was.
I don't understand why people do this. That's what I said. Like, obviously, before I came in, I snuffed out the torch.
You mean Rourke doesn't know why people do this?
Yeah, Kirk doesn't know why people do this.
Okay, so you go, you get cleaned up, you have your breakfast, take a little nap. About right around midday, 2 guys come into the common room where Rourke is.
Okay.
One's in like a studded leather armor, looks nice and clean, and the other guy is just wearing maybe like a leather shirt, like not even like full armor, just like a leather shirt and a couple pieces, like
Okay.
elbow pieces and stuff like that. It's like kind of like put together armor.
Okay.
The guy with the put together armor is definitely much younger. Looks like he's maybe 16, 15, something like that. Both human. They come in, they see you sleeping on the thing.
Oh, I was gonna say, I like.
Well, you wake up when they walk in, because it's already a little bit noisy down there. It is
Okay.
midday.
Wait, should I pay a silver piece for my sleep tax?
Yes.
Well, I've already spent 4 silver.
And of course, right around this time, you're gonna knock on your door. Michael, you're gonna knock on your door, and the innkeeper yells, "The sheriff's here to see you."
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was the sheriff and the deputy, wasn't it? Why does the sheriff want to see me?
Because of the information we told her.
We didn't tell the sheriff.
No, you told the barkeeper that. And she told the sheriff. So they collect the 3 up. Said, gather your gear.
Hello, Mr. Sheriff guy.
Let's keep the weapons down, put away. We're just gonna take you to go see the mayor.
Alright. I'm glad we didn't, try shooting each other.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think we should have shot each other. I forgot I have a crossbow.
So they're gonna wait, let you gather your stuff up. They're gonna walk you across town. Well, not all the way across town. It's like 3-4 buildings over. To probably what looks like the biggest house in the town. Now, again, this isn't a very big town. A lot of these houses are only like 1 rooms, maybe 2 rooms. So They take you over to the bigger house. This one actually has an upstairs,
Okay.
which some of them do, but not a lot of them do. But this one's clearly like it's almost the same size as the tavern. So you guess this is probably the mayor's house. And they walk you into a reception hall and just sit everybody down. Just have a seat. We're gonna have to take your weapons before you go see the mayor.
Aww.
They're gonna be put. We'll put them in a room.
It's gonna be weird handing them a skull.
Well,
You don't really have to give them your skull.
yeah, you don't have to hand them your human
It's
skull
not
that
really
you
a
have.
weapon.
I mean,
It's a
it
weapon.
could be a weapon. I mean, you
Kind
s-
of like a staff.
I mean,
I thought it was a skull.
It's kind of like a wizard staff. It casts magic.
but
Yeah, but it's just a skull, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
technically,
you probably have it in one of your pockets in your robe or in your.
And when did I say it was a human skull?
Well,
I assumed.
there was assumptions. Just like
I
the
mean-
trolley horns.
I mean, you could tie like a metal rod to it and bash it around like a maze. If you're
I
insane.
assumed it was just a skull, though, right?
It's a
It's
skull.
not a skull on a stick or a skull on a.
It's just a skull.
Okay.
But a skull
So you
sword.
can easily put that in your pocket, and they're not going to take your icky skull
Because it's weird.
unless you want to give it over to them. And then they probably still won't want to touch it because they'll probably think it's magic and scary, or it's somebody's skull, and they won't want to touch it because it's icky.
Well,
Just your weapons.
So I give him my 2 daggers, my. And my.
In fact, he
my
actually
two
opens a chest up. He opens a chest up, and it says, "It's a very large chest." And it says, "You can just put your weapons in here, and I will lock them afterwards."
okay.
They'll be returned to us.
Of course, they are yours. We're not going to keep them.
If you steal my weapons, I'm gonna use you as my next weapon.
You're trying to talk to the mayor. Do you really want to?
No, I do not say that. I do not say that. I do not actually say that.
Okay. So they have you sit and wait. You wait probably, what you're thinking is maybe 15, 20 minutes or so. Just long enough for Rourke to get bored and start trying to figure out what he can use as a weapon to knock down the door. And for you to give him dirty looks as to, you're not going to knock down the door or I'm going to knock you over the head. I will use my magic skull to cast spells on you. Put you to sleep or something.
It's sleepy time.
So just as you're like getting impatient and you're ready to stand up, the one door opens, and the what you assume is the deputy, the younger kid, comes out. He's like, "The mayor will see you now."
Finally.
And he ushers you in.
I say finally as well. I'm a half orc and I get really impatient.
Right.
I'm like it took too long for a half orc for at least for my character to sit still and stay.
For Glork to sit still.
So the deputy walks in and he says, "May I present to you the mayor, his lordship, the honorable," and the mayor's like, "No, I'm Jacob.
Hello, Jacob.
None of the overly done up pleasantries. I'm Jacob Rosethorn. I'm sorry, wrong name."
Huh?
That's actually the cleric's last name?
Rosethorn. It's his father.
Calvin?
I am your father.
Father. No.
He's Calvin Rosethorn.
Yeah, that's Calvin Rosethorn. I am Jacob Wold.
I am your father. Proceeds
I'm the
to
mayor of
chop
this
off your
small
head.
town. We don't get a lot of travelers. Please sit. Relax. I'd like to hear your story.
Okay. The way I sit down is I stand up and I crash into the chair.
Okay.
Does the chair break?
Should I roll a strength check
No,
to?
it's fine. It's a sturdy chair.
Yeah, it's a sturdy chair, and I'm not trying to break it.
So he says, we don't get a lot of villagers or a lot of travelers through this area. What has brought you to our small and humble town?
We crawled through the mines.
You crawled through the mines?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did forget to mention I do have a tail.
Okay.
Twisty tail.
Okay. So you crawled through the mines? How did you get in the mines?
The reason we were even in this situation was because there is, guards were attacking the manor house.
Which manor house?
The one in Northwold?
Northwold.
Yeah.
Is that the one we were
Okay.
at? Was that the one we were at?
Yeah, Northwold.
That's what you think.
Oh, yeah, that's what everyone has been saying. It's the barkeeper said, that's what everyone else is saying.
A mile seems a bit large.
But that's going over it.
What?
Even a half-orc could figure that
A
out.
mile?
A mile. The
They
cave guy said that it was like a mile.
miles away.
Miles away.
But that's because you have to go over it, and that's...
I said it took over a week. It would take over a week to go over the mountain.
But we went through, which saves, the time of going over.
Sorry for the confusion.
That's okay.
It's okay to be confused. Until you figure stuff
Okay,
out.
so you were at Northwold Manor?
Yes. It was there was red guards that attacked the manor.
Red guards.
Well, they wore they had a red cloth on it. And the guys who were defending the manor were green guards, or they had green
Green guards. A symbol on them?
a
Uh,
ram.
Like the ram has. Okay, so that was Northwold Manor.
Okay.
That's for sure. Why were you guys there? Were you there for the wedding?
Well, it was a wedding. They're not really married anymore. I think they're dead.
You think they're dead?
The wedding? When was there a wedding?
Just yesterday?
A few days ago? Yes.
Right?
I don't know. We were kind of just living
We
there.
lived there.
You lived at Northwold and you didn't know the name of it?
Everything is really cloudy. I can't seem to know much before that.
Interesting.
Maybe I just woke up here.
Oh, I was just asking you before, not the
What?
mayor,
You were asking me what?
about that being where we live.
Did you?
I mean, we woke up there.
You woke up there?
Well, but yeah, I think almost everyone in the wedding.
Make a perception check. You're really thinking hard about it?
Yes. I got a 5.
You can't seem to recall if you lived there or not.
Grog makes the assumption that he lived there because he woke up there,
Understood.
and he doesn't clearly remember anything previous except for his original village and his overtaking of Osha.
We woke up and our memories were very cloudy.
Okay. Interesting. I can't believe anybody would attack that place.
Well,
They
there's only one person we found living, and that guy was
Calvin.
it was one guy who seemed to actually live there. That was a religion guy over here, and some other guy protecting the Lord, who I think was also killed. Or someone important.
McCoven says, I was sent there. There was a cleric someone I didn't know that's told me the path through the mines to get there. And I was supposed to take a message to the Lord, but I was too late.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That sounds like...
He's like, wait, I don't even have the message anymore.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember. I don't remember that night before. I bet you guys either. I remember being sent there.
Maybe there was a curse or something.
How could have?
Maybe
How can I not remember that?
I don't know.
That's quite odd.
It was a very memorable event.
It was. I remember going there, and I remembered the passage to get there through the mines.
Well, we don't remember anything else. Maybe we were...
I think I gave the message to Sir Nathan.
Sir Nathan?
Sir Nathan?
The Lord's protector.
Wasn't that the guy who was like frantic when we came into the room with the Lord?
I don't really remember. Quite possibly.
Don't you still have that piece of turkey or something?
I should have cooked it on my smoke break.
It's like, well, I mean, I would like to send somebody back to Northwold Manor to find out what happened.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Because if the Lord is dead, there's opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could be in danger.
Oh.
Did you
Good,
mean
because I thought you were
that-
going to become corrupt or something and take over the land and rule it.
No. I don't want that place. That place is on the other side of the mountain. They're not right over there. It is too far from here to there.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
At least for someone like me. Besides, if I left the town, who would run it?
I could run it.
There's only maybe 50 people that live here. How would you guys feel about going back to Northwold Manor?
We can.
I mean, you obviously know a way to get there.
Your bath would have been useless, though. twirly tail.
I mean, I would be indebted to you if you could get me the information and find out what happened.
If we help, can I get a free bath?
I'm sure a bath could be arranged.
The person at the tavern really does not like it when I'm dirty for some reason.
Greta doesn't like a lot of things that are unusual for her.
She doesn't like it when I'm dirty. I don't like what she called me.
What did she call you?
Big boy.
Oh.
I didn't like that.
Big boy.
Shut up.
You
She
never
does like
told
the
me.
bigger boys.
How was your smoke break?
Confusing.
So,
I don't understand.
so we could obviously, we could send you over the mountain, or you can go back the way you came, or you can. There is a trail that goes through the dark pines to get there. It's gonna take you a couple days. Either which way is probably going to be rough.
Well, we could probably secretly make it back to the manor using the path that we previously found. So, I mean, we'll go to the manor, then we can leave the manor from there, or if we can't leave the manor, then I can bust a hole through the wall. Stop it, what?
Break things.
So, if I, let's say, paid for your night at the tavern, paid for separate rooms, maybe baths as well.
Oh, Gorg doesn't like baths.
And I can pay you, I can give you free rooms for maybe a week when you come back.
Gorg sounds...
That sounds fair.
We don't have a lot of money here.
That sounds pretty fair.
I do ask that, if you could, try not to loot the place if there's nobody there.
We shall. I don't know if criminal mastermind over here will follow, but I could.
You don't know that I'm a criminal.
I can tell it by your twirly horns.
I don't even have twirly horns.
Okay. He says, there's a blacksmith in town. He can take care of your weapons if you need them sharpened or cleaned up or anything like that. You can also stay at the inn for a night. I'll get you some horses if you want to go to the Dark Pines. Otherwise, if you're going to go back through your
No,
secret passage,
I might as
go
well
that
have.
way. The horses won't do you any good.
If the guy at the mine complains that his door is broken, I might as well just take it off of its hinges and smack him with it. So he can be quiet. If he complains.
Still need to pay for that door.
You broke the door in the mine?
Nuh-uh.
Yes, he did.
No, I didn't.
He did.
I thought maybe there'd be like a cool key in there that I could use.
Have you ever been in a mine before?
Do you think I have?
So you know that the only thing that's of any value in a mine is the stuff that's in the mine?
We could have stole the stuff in the mine cart. Oh wait, I don't think I should have said that.
Maybe you shouldn't go back through the mine.
That's what I'm thinking. Big boy.
Don't call me that, twirly horns.
If you don't stop calling me twirly horns, I won't. If you stop calling me twirly horns, I'll stop calling you big boy. You got a deal?
Okay, we can go through the forest path. Can
Do we
loot
got-
stuff in the forest?
Do we have a deal, big boy?
Well,
Maybe twisted
you
tail.
can keep whatever you catch in the forest. We don't go into the forest.
I could go into the
You
forest.
can go into the forest.
I mean, we could.
There is a path through the forest.
I like ale.
Huh?
I like
How
ale.
does that fit with anything?
I'm not paying for your drinks.
To freedom.
To freedom.
My
Yeah.
recommendation is you should probably get some rest and head out in the morning.
I like ale. Big boy.
Twisted tail. Well, we could probably get some rest.
Can you tell him to stop calling me twirly horns or twisted tail?
I don't know that I could.
Shut up, noggin skull.
Noggin skull!
The mayor says, just let my wife know, and you can stay at the tavern for free.
Your wife is Greta?
Yeah. I told you this is a small village.
Oh. So I should probably be kinder.
You should be kinder, big boy.
Because I did not want to pay this. I did not want to pay the sleeping tax. So I I did the stare like this the whole time till I fell asleep.
She's pretty crafty. If you didn't pay her, I'm sure she took it out of you.
You paid her. Right? You paid her.
Probably.
Right?
I don't know. I was too tired to remember.
Unfortunately, you either pay her in coin or you pay her in goods.
Did she take the turkey?
I mean, that would suck.
Did she take the turkey?
I don't know.
Okay, go get some rest. Is there anything in the town that you want to do before you travel out?
Check your bag for the turkey. I wanted some of that turkey.
I took a piece and there's a bite out of it. And it's cold and a day old. It's cold a day old.
I mean, you could eat the turkey. I'm sure it's fine, but you could just get a meal at the inn.
You could get fresh turkey, not in a room full of dead, not originally from a room of dead people.
You'd probably still eat the turkey.
I will still eat the turkey.
I don't think I will stop calling
Okay.
him big boy.
So okay, we go to the inn. Well, I'm going to the inn. I don't see what else I have to do. I don't see why I would trust another smith with my tools.
Okay.
Though they are very scrappy.
You can clean your own tools if you want to try.
Pretty sure my dagger and sickles were barely used.
Yeah. I mean, you probably would have wiped the blood off of them and stuff.
I don't think I used them.
You used your sickles.
Oh yeah, I did. To beat
You
up
used your
them.
sickles because you didn't want to cast spells.
Yeah. So I cleaned that.
Okay. So is there anything else you want to do before you rest tonight? There are some shops. Nothing really big or important. You could probably buy some standard goods, maybe a new dagger or small goods at the blacksmith.
I already have a dagger.
Can I just get like scrap metal or something?
For what?
I don't know, to repair my own tools. I mean, I imagine my blades a lot of just like sheets of, like there's sheets of metal, maybe some rust.
What kind of sword do you use?
Long sword.
You have a long sword. I mean, it's steel. It doesn't rust very quickly.
I mean,
You would sharpen it. You're not gonna weld new pieces onto it. That's not how it works.
oh, I might need it eventually.
I think at that point you would buy a new sword.
It's a handmade orc sword. It's not really like a clean, crafted sword. I imagine that there's like, I don't know, like maybe just like a plate of metal somewhere because it broke or something. It's more like it's worn, but it works as a blade.
It's fine. Yeah, you probably just keep sharpening it.
Keep sharpening it.
Because you can't really craft another steel blade. You can't add pieces to it. You would just weaken it.
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
Are you gonna go on another smoke break,
No.
big boy?
Alright. Anything else you want to handle?
I think I'm done.
Okay.
I mean, I'll probably just sharpen my own blade.
What are my choices?
Well, there's like you could get any kind of goods that you want. Like if you want food, like rations or trail rations or whatever. If you want to get rope or any kind of general supplies like that. There is an herbalist, so you can collect some herbs if you want to grab some herbs. There's also a blacksmith, so if there's anything like tool related that you want to buy or anything like that, there's plenty of those.
I wanna browse the tools.
Okay. You can just use the prices of the player's handbook.
And a
Okay, but
weapon.
I do imagine my blades to be maybe like a little bit more rugged.
Yeah, I mean they're
Not like full rusted, and maybe not plates, but like maybe if there's a chip, there's weld marks. 150.
you do have like a standard orc style blade as opposed to a
Like an
human.
elven or
Yeah, or an elven blade.
I wanna.
like the blade looks like as if it was chaotic. Like it's not really clean or sleek. It's
Right. It's not a fine thin blade like an elf would use or anything like that. It's more of a big chopper.
Yeah. And I have my shield, which probably falls under a similar category.
Right.
Maybe even like there's a spike in the middle. Not like a spike that I'd use to hit someone, but like a spike that
You could. I mean, it's not out of the question. Vikings even used spikes in their shields.
What would cook's utensils be?
Like a spatula, a spoon, a pan.
There is a way I can create fire.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Does Eldritch Blast create fire?
I don't know. You would have to look at that up.
Because that's a cantrip, so I can use it whenever I want.
Right. Does it do fire damage or does it do? I'm assuming like, obviously that's an axe, but you would have a sword more like that,
yeah, more.
more hefty and. None of the orcs in here actually have swords. Okay, guy's got maces. He's got a spear. He's got a spear.
Spear.
Yeah, spear. Spear. Orcs typically have spears. Nope, great axe or a javelin.
Oh?
An orc war chief has a spear. Or a great axe. Or both.
It makes sense.
It deals force damage.
So it doesn't do fire then. That's just magical energy.
You can use burning hands.
Do you have flint and steel?
Oh, I have a Dungeonaires pack.
Yeah, so there's probably flint and steel in there.
So,
Alright. So what else?
do you plan on, like, being a cook at all?
I don't know. Maybe if someone gets in the way of my smoke break.
Okay.
I was
Except I'm
planning
probably
on,
not gonna do it again.
I was planning on buying the, cook pack.
Well, if you're going to cook, that would probably be handy.
That's exactly what. Do I know how to cook? A decent
Do you?
amount? What would
Is there
that
actually a cooking skill? I don't know if there
There's
is.
medicine, nature?
No. Not like in the skill section.
I would assume.
I have some experience.
I'll tell you what, I will definitely look, but I would assume it would probably be either under survival, because you would use that to cook under, make a campfire and cook stuff well enough and know how to eat it, or it could be under nature, because again, that would be collecting berries and stuff like that.
Oh, I am not good at any of those.
Survival? Survival's wisdom.
Yeah, I was 0.
Oh, I have a 0. Well, I have a +2. So I have a 0. Oh my, wait, no, that's
So you could always use your deception and say, here, look, I cooked really good food. Look how good it is.
That's so better for me.
And it might not be.
Hey, this food's good.
Is there any way I can...
Wait, what I roll? I rolled a 10. Hey, I cook good food.
It's raw.
Uh-oh. What you got?
This.
Alright. So is there anything else you want to do at this point?
I could not tell you what that is.
Me neither. I rolled a 1.
Are you cooking now?
No.
Then why are you rolling?
I have no clue, but okay. I go into the inn and I go into my room. Oh yeah, the mayor. Oh no, I grab my blade. I'm like, you ain't taking my. Well,
It's a 9.
I was gonna say you ain't taking my blade. I'm like, I didn't take my blade. I grab it. And I'm like, yeah.
Never mind.
No. I'm like, I mean, yeah, I could burst in the room. Did any one of you take my blade? Oh, never mind. Like, finally, back at peace. And I put it away.
Good idea.
I shouldn't use this dice.
Okay. At this point, I think we should rest for the night.
I'll buy the chef set. It's only 1 gold.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to sit in the inn and eat, and then let's say you drink 2 silver pieces
Drink.
worth of drink, whether it be ale or
That's a fair assumption.
I don't drink ale.
Oh yeah, you
Cheers.
don't. You don't, but as a half orc, I'm obviously gonna be.
Right. And eventually you take yourself up and get some rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think at a rest would be a good place to stop for the night.
Yeah. That's a fair place to stop.
And then next time we will start with our adventure back to Northwold Manor.
Yep.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh.
Yeah,
You were looking at
twisty
me the
tail.
whole time. Yeah,
Right.
big boy.
So then, we want to thank everybody for watching. I know this was more of a storytelling episode, and a lot of stuff, a lot of silliness what happened.
Like my smoke break.
So we will see you next week. And what should they do, Logan?
You should like, subscribe, and definitely ring that notification bell.
bell.
And drop a comment if you want.
Yeah,
We'd
if there's
love
anything
that.
you want to see, anything you want to hear, again, we're going to play other games as well as D&D. And other than that, just keep watching and see what comes next.
See you next time.
See you next time.
They call me a